Hey y'all, this is Courtney with Nurse Court Budgets. Let me adjust my camera. I feel like you are a little crooked there, and you were. So, welcome to Thrifty Thursday. Welcome to the first day of savings for 2026. Happy New Year, guys. Can you believe we are starting fresh? We are starting new, and this channel is taking a little turn. I am still saving. I'm saving money. I'm working on paying off my mortgage early, saving money for travel, saving money for a new car. But this is going to be my first savings game day where I'm playing with prop money. So bear with me, folks, because this is going to be a little bit of a challenge, no doubt. So let me grab my Thrifty Thursday binder. And I don't even have dice out. I have it sitting right over here. I'm not even sure what dice we're going to need. This is going to be a hot mess of an express video, but let's at least jump into what we know and are familiar with, and that is periodically I like to save money from Eva over at Budget Your Life. So, because this is the first day of January and the first day of the new month, we get to save another $400 into our IRA. Woohoo! So let's see here. Let me go with, what do I want to do? Let's go with a red marker. I think we're going to do red. So we have $400, and then we're just going to start marking off more of these little doohickeys, okay? And by doohickeys, I mean elements. So let's see, this one is 70. So 330. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Thanks for following me along so far on this budgeting journey. Trying to pay off debt, mostly my mortgage, because that's the only debt I have, and trying to pay it off early, trying to prepare for retirement, all the things. So let's see, then we're going to mark off the 69. So hang on, so 400 minus 70 equals minus 69. Okay, then minus 68, 193. We will finish this challenge, and then that is 67 this year, so that's the good news. Minus 64. And then that leaves us 62. So, well, doesn't that work out swell? Perfect. Okay. So we are making quite the progress on periodically I like to save money. And I guess I need to update my tracker in here in my binder. So that is how much I have saved last year with this challenge. And I think we're just going to go ahead and keep adding this year's to it. So 4,800 should be 5,200, but just gonna double check my math. Yep, 5,200. So let's see if we can just erase. No, okay, we'll just erase it all. We'll just start fresh. We will start fresh. Wipe this on my sweater. You guys see this sweater all the time because it's cold in winter out, and I throw this on when I get home from work. So I truly do wear different clothes, but you guys just see the same sweater all the time. So let me get my little wet erase marker, and we're gonna go $5,200 is now what we have got saved. And yeah, so we're going to finish this challenge up this year. This is just representing the IRA money that I put into my Roth IRA, my personal Roth IRA, every single month. I also have a 403B set up through my job, but this is for my personal one that I've been doing since I was 28, 29, something like that. Okay, so before we jump in there, let's go. I've got new challenges, and so I'm like getting the hang of everything. So my first challenge is from Cash Countess Court. And I bought this last year from her on her Etsy shop. May the savings be with you all year long. So she created this little savings binder, and I thought it was so cute. It is a Star Wars themed savings challenge, and I decided that I would save it for this year and we would work on it all year long this year. So we are going to jump in here. So these are just the savings trackers as you complete them, and then January is a scratch and save. So I am not sure how much money that these actually will need, like all these challenges. So I am working with $200 this year on Thrifty Thursdays. Well, let me rephrase that. I'm saving $800 a month towards my extra on my mortgage, and so this savings game binder is representing the $800 a month that I am putting in there. Plus my IRA is separate, but so that being said, if there are 5 Thursdays in the month, then I'll play with 160. If there are 4, then I'll play with 200. So I've got 200 here today that we're playing with. And this is the first time through this new binder, and so I don't know like how much I need, where we are, all the things. So it will be a little bit of a learning curve, and I can figure out kind of as we go how much we can apply towards the different challenges. But if there are 4 Thursdays, are there 4? Hang on, wait, before I get going. I think there's 5 this month. There are. Okay, so hold please. I am going to have to take out So I'm going to have to take out $40 from here. So what I think I'm going to do is take it out in the tens. So 10, 20, 30, 40. Because I had $200 in here. And I just realized that we are not playing with $200. We should be playing with 160. Right? Let me make sure that that is correct. I should have looked. Yep, 160. Okay. Should have looked before I just jumped in and started playing. So I took out $40 of prop money. So it is okay. We'll be okay. So I will set this aside. And now we're playing with 160. So we are updated now. But that being said, since there are 5, I've got to keep that in mind. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we won't have to do 2 every single time. But let's go ahead and just roll, and we may do 2 today though, since it's our first day. We'll see how spicy they are. An 8, so that's kind of spicy. It's not bad, but a little spicy. So let's go ahead and roll 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I realized I didn't even count them out, and I just started scratching. Oh, you guys, I don't know. Okay, and 2. No, that's a 12. Okay, so we're putting $20 in this one. Ooh, sheepy spicy. I was like, wait, that's not a 2. That's a 12. Okay, well, this one's a spicy one. I didn't know how spicy this book was going to be because it's, you know, a mystery. Because it doesn't tell us. Okay. Okay, friends. I'm okay. All will be well. I just was not prepared to be putting 20 in here. But we're going to do 20. And luckily, I have a 20, so all is well. So we will start out and put 20 in here. And then what my plan is at the kind of at the end of the month, I will go through and take the prop money out and then update my actual trackers kind of as we go. And that's how we'll keep track of stuff. So we are putting $20 in to Cash Countess Court Scratch and Save. And then now we are going to move into the rest of the binder. which the next challenge is going to be one that I created, and I have this up on my Ko-fi. And so what I decided to do is, since I'm doing my long-term savings on Thursdays, I decided to create a Thursday challenge. And so the months that there are 5 Thursdays, I put that on there when there's 4. And I should have looked at this so that I could have had a clue of whether I was playing with 160 or if I was playing with 200. But so what I thought I would do is do a roll and save. The question is, would you all like me to do the D20 again? I was thinking about doing that for this year and rolling a D20. Because that was kind of fun, and I think we have plenty of money to do that. So, let's roll the D20 and see what we got. So we got a 2. A 2 is all we got today, folks. And here I thought we were going to have some fun with this one. Ah, man. Let's see. What color do I want to... Let's just go with this. So we are going to put a 2 in here. A 2 it is. Okay. We're starting off real strong with that old D20. So I'm going to make a note to myself that we are using the D20. So I think I will write that down here so that I know. So I don't forget that I am doing a D20 on this roll and save. All right. Then you guys will recognize. Now you guys do not have to do a D20. Maybe I should clarify. This is just what I'm going to do, but you guys can roll whatever dice you want to roll, or you can make each one a certain amount. Please make this challenge your own. You do not have to roll a D20. But if you want to roll a D20 or something else, you are more than welcome. So, all right. Just wanted to make note of that. Okay, so this is Save with Judy. You know, I enjoyed coloring all these little challenges in with Judy last year. And so we are doing it again. And so $5 is going in for each of these little icons. And since there's 5 Thursdays this month, this is going to work out perfect. What color should we make the mittens? I am trying to decide. Let's see. I think I may kind of make them this kind of maroony color. To add some color into this. Did you guys party hard for New Year's Eve? I did with my family. We had our Christmas, so I can't say that it was partying hard, but we did have our family Christmas, so it was fun. I'm just an old person, so I don't like to stay up late anymore. All right, so our first one for 2026 is done. Yay! Okay. And next one, we have a new one that I threw in here. This is from Pam over at the Mrs. Champion 1. This is part of her The Almost Ultimate 2026 Savings Challenge book. So she had monthly challenges in there, and then she had some extra challenges that were kind of holiday-ish themed around the months, and I decided to just put the monthly ones in here. And so we are going to be working on a challenge a month. So that being said, I could have done scratchers on these. I decided not to because I thought I will just mark them off is what we'll do. So let me grab my marker and let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12, we'll have to do... Let's see. I was trying to add up because I don't... Let's go for the big ones today. So let's just do... Let's do 2. And then we may We'll have to do 3 like a couple of the times, but let's just start at the top. Let's do the 7 and the 5. So $12. I don't know why I had to calculate that. Don't ask, because it was New Year's Eve last night, that's why. So 10, 12. We're going to put $12 into this one. All right, and then our next one that we'll be working on all year long is from Andrea over at No Bucks Given. All right, so this one is a short one today because we've only got to put $6 in it today. So that is all right. I think we're going to have lots of money to play in some of these other challenges. I feel like it's not, the money is like not going very, like it's going really far. Okay. So I may have to add some more challenges in. So we'll see. So we got $5, $6 that we're putting in. Maybe we should do, we do the flowers too? Maybe we can do the flowers this year. Should we do more of this challenge? How many? Yeah, let's do more of this challenge. Okay, so we've got the $6 there. And then, so we're going to do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then let's do 12, 13, and 18. So we're going to do 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I really wanted to put $20 in here. Maybe I will. I'll just do 2 more letters. That's what we'll do. And then we'll grab that 20 and throw it in here. I have decided. I made a decision. Perfect. So we're starting out with 20 in our calendar savings. And I'm already starting out the year hot. Starting it out. Okay. Gonna add $1 to the Bump the Camera challenge. Let me grab, and I'm using real dollars I decided to go ahead and do real dollars in my Ding Ding and Bump the Camera challenge. So those are my only real money. The rest of it's all gonna be fake, but those will get real dollars. All right, so we have that one started. And then we've got, so I knew this one here would be a little spicier because of everything. I just don't know, like, I need to see, like, how many circles I need to do each week. I haven't even taken the time to, like, really reflected on everything, but this one's going to take a lot of money, I feel like, every time, and it's okay. Like, I am prepared for that. So this one is from Budgeting for Me. So this is from Star, and I printed this off of her Etsy shop. So she had a one that was colorful like this, with those colors, all that, and then she had a black and white version, and I decided to grab the black and white. Well, they both came together, but I printed off the black and white version because I wanted to color it in myself. So, so you know what I think I'm going to do? I know this is terrible, but I think I'm going to stop for just a second, and I'm going to count up they should be the same. These little circles, once I count up a circle, how many spots there are, it should be the same, and then I can go from there. So let me just do a little bit of counting so I can figure out and know exactly how much that I need to like how many of the spots I need to fill in to finish this in a year, because I want to finish this in a year. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 21 times 16 times 16 equals 336. Let me just write those down. So 336. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus 9. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Plus 36. Okay, so 336 plus 9 plus 36 equals 381 divided by 52 weeks in a year. So I need to fill out between 7 to 8 of these circles every time. All right, okay. Am I going to remember this? Probably not. What I probably need to do, at least for now, I'm going to say 7 to 8 circles. Yeah, that's not what you know what? Color in 7 to 8 items. And I'm going to make a note of that over here for now. And then I'm going to go, oh yeah, I need a color in 7 to 8 items. Because I'm not going to remember this for a minute until I start getting into my little routine. Okay, so thank you for bearing with me on that. So we are going to color in 7 to 8 items. And then what does that mean as far as the money? Let's see. We still got a good little amount. So let's go. So today, let's just go with this green. And like, I think I'm just gonna make them random. That's what I think. So we're gonna have a 10. I'm gonna start out strong. I like to just color in random bits and pieces to make it really colorful. And then, let's see, let's do a 5. And a 2. So I need to color 7 to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. 8. Okay. Now we're going to see, and I didn't even really do the math on this. So 10 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1 plus 11 plus 10 plus 2 plus 3. 44. Okay, so we're putting in $44 today. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 30, 41, 44. Okay, $44 it is. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 42, 44. Okay, there we go. So we're putting 44 in. And then we've got to put in 10 to our cozy savings. So let me go back here. So 5, 10. And maybe we'll actually do 30. I'm going to do more this year if I've got it. You guys? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's do that. 10, 20, 30. So we'll put 30 into cozy savings. And then we will go into, let's ditch that debt. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, $27. If I would have rolled higher on the D20, that would be a little less. So that kind of gives me an idea. If I find another challenge, I might start it in. We'll see. So $27 is what we're going to put into this. So let's go. And what color do we want? Maybe I'll just use this green. So 27. So we're going to go 5, and 2, one, and 5, and 4, and 3, I'm trying to see like where I'm at, like let's go with that too. I know it's like I shouldn't be so strategic on this, but it is what it is. And I want to go with another 5, I think. Let's go right over here. -5. Okay, so let me color all of these in. And I'm just going to make you guys watch me. So, do you guys have new savings challenges that you're doing? I'm sure you are, since it's the new year. Do you have a new plan? I would like to hear all about it. Let me know down in the comments what your plan is for 2026. Do you have new savings goals? Did you stick to your plan for 2025? I did. I discovered that my plan was maybe not as best as it could be. That's why I decided to go more digital this year and use prop money. Because I felt like I I didn't get to apply as much towards my mortgage as I wanted to. Although when I did the math and it came out, it averaged $800 a month. So I guess even though I felt like it was not working, it still was kind of working. But what I didn't like is just going to the bank all the time, pulling out money, and then having cash here. And the biggest thing was like the whole sinking funds, and I wasn't doing that. And like using the money. Oh, I was saving it all right, but I was never using it. Even like the money that I was saving for like my haircuts and stuff like that, I ended up paying her because she does Venmo, and so I end up paying her through Venmo. And then the cash sets, which I mean I could totally have taken, and I did like one time. I think I took cash and gave it to her, but yeah, most of the time I just end up Venmoing her. And so then I'm like, all right, maybe I'm just need to move away from the cash idea. So let me make sure I got all these greens colored in. Okay, I did. Yay. All right. So, yay. This is my first Thrifty Thursday that's cashless. It feels kind of crazy. And I actually am working with less money this time than I would. So I think what I'm going to do is hunt around for another challenge to add into this binder. Because even if I would have done, I think what I'm going to do, which I kind of wanted to do, is the pretty 2026 one that Nita over at the Organized Owl, I think it's her that has it out. I think I'm going to go and buy that one and add it into the binder for 2026 because I believe that I have enough money to be able to, since I'm playing with more money this year, that I can do some bigger challenges like that. So, all right, friends. Well, that concludes my first Thrifty Thursday. Woo! Thrifty Thursday. Sorry, I'm just making all the noise and throwing things around. Of 2026, and I think I will. I think I'm going to go and add in that extra challenge because I think I have enough money this time. When I'm playing with $200, I can spread it out a little bit further. So why not play in another challenge and do that? So all right, guys, I hope you have a great one. I will see you. I have a couple extra videos coming out this week. I'm going to be unstuffing my savings challenges for December. I think that comes out on Friday, and then Saturday I have a quick little video of my unstuffing of my ding ding and my bump the camera challenge. So that is going to be the plan, so stay tuned for those cash unstuffings, and then I will see you back for games on Sunday. Bye, friends.